kumpleto pa ang cavalry and may minion waves na paparating. Mukhang ito na yung inaasam. Ito na ata yung ticket. Si Savero susubukan tumipensa pero it's over. Ang umlang pupunta sa Paris ay ang Team Liquid Philippines.
Bienvenue on France! Team Liquid Philippines! Ang isa sa mga lilipad patungo sa Esports World Cup!
What a play coming out from JP with a flicker, pero yung pagpasa ng Team Liquid Philippines, Sanji, one of the best Loyi players here in the Philippines. Alam na alam kung ano ang plano ng Onyx. Hinanda yung second skill. Pagtapos ng ulti, nilapag. Sabay flicker play coming out from JP. And then TLPH have shown us how it's done. Carl TZ is still the best Lancelot player here in the Philippines.
And of course, for Onyx Philippines, tuloy pa rin ang kanilang journey sa lower bracket. May chance pa na magkita muli ang dalawang kupunan na to for the best MLBB in the world. Balikan natin ang ating highlights ng game number 4. Oh my God!
Dito yun
Ang ganda!
JP talaga. Tapos yung target acquisition, alam niya na si Super Prince yung perfect na puntahan doon. Knowing na walang flicker, kasi ginamit ka naman ni Super Prince yung flicker forward para makakuha sila ng kill. And you will see later, sa same na spot na to, yung flicker ni JP nakaka-countered ni Super Prince with that Winter Crown play. Pero akala natin magagawa na ng paraan, si Sanji nasa likod na rin with that his own flicker.
And just like that, we have our first representative, our first grand finalist. Kausapin natin sila sa ating stage.
Super fans, the people asked if they are going to Paris, and Team Liquid Philippines answered with a we. Team Liquid Philippines is officially going to Paris! Denise, the crowd is going wild. The first team to go to Paris, or Paris rather. Congratulations, Team Liquid Philippines. All right, Teddy, ikaw na ang uunahin ko. Teddy, okay ka lang ba?
Okay na po.
Kamusta ka?
Na-hype sobro.
I don't think it has sunk in for Teddy. But how sweet is this win for you? Na unang panalo kontra Onyx rather, at makakapasok ka agad to the MSC.
Ayun, sobrang saya po. Napipil ko pa rin unexpected pero ayun, sobrang saya po talaga. Ayun, bonjour.
Bonjour! And bonjour also, Daddy JP. JP, you know, napapansin ng lahat na sobrang baba ng heart rate mo kahit na may clash. Average heart rate mo yata around 70 lang. At kahit 4-3 yung nakakaharap mo, sobrang lalim na you stay composed. Gaanong kahalaga yung composure sa mga ganitong kaimportanteng laban?
Ano lang po, nakapokus lang po talaga ako sa in-game namin kasi bawal magpanik eh.
No panicking on the Liquid side, Thea.
And you know, no panicking, even with a slow start. Carl TZ, guys, we hear some noise for the GOAT! Grabe yun kanina, you even gave a maniac with that Lancelot. Pwede mo bang makuwento kung ano yung nasa isip mo? It was a slow start pero you turned it around. Anong mga shot call yung nangyari doon?
Ako po wala na po ako shot call kasi sobrang low moral na ako nun eh. Sabi ko lang isang mali lang nila and alam ko isang window lang bigay nila sa amin kaya namin kamakin.
And that window will now lead to Paris. But Carl, mabalik ko lang. Your road started here at San Juan Arena when you won SEA Games. And now you have the opportunity to make history again na magkakaroon ng 3-peat MPL Championship. Now, does that make you more excited or mas nakakapagbigay ba ng pride?
Or how does that
ganun
boost your
karami
pride?
yung pagiging
And you
panalo
got
nyo?
so many wins.
Opo, sobrang masaya ako na
Yeah, I'm very
may chance
happy
kami mag-repeat
that we have
kasi
a
wala
chance
pa
for
nagawa ng
repeat.
kahit sino, kaya exciting talaga sa finals.
Yun talaga, no? Ikaw lang yung sumisira sa mga record mo. Carl TZ is the one that's going to beat Carl TZ's record. And now Sanford, earlier, first 2 games, comfort pick mo, Benedetta and Paquito. And ano ba yung nagpapagana sa mga heroes na yon ngayon? Now for you, it was effective. You were dominating game 1 and 2.
Hindi ko po ma-point out kung yung pinaka-factor, pero sabi ko sa coaches, hero mastery po talaga, kaya gusto ko po talaga siya pull off. So, gumagana naman po, kaya tinutuloy-tuloy po namin.
Great job from Sanford. Also, great job for Sanji. Sanji, bonjour. Anong masasabi mo? Anong mensahe mo sa Cavalry na nandito at sumusuporta sa inyo?
Thank you po sa pagpunta. And sobrang dami ng cavalry ngayon. Di ko inaasahan na sobrang dami natin na pupunta dito sa venue. And shoutout sa mga tropa ko, sa family ko, and sa girlfriend ko.
Shout out. And thank you so much, Team Liquid Philippines and Bonjour Paris! You may now bow, and you may now take your walk-up victory towards Paris. Oh my gosh, Thea.
Denise, what a palpitating match because that was an epic comeback, dominating Onyx. But at the end, Team Liquid Philippines continues to prove that they are on a stampede.
And syempre, pag-uusapan to ng lahat at pag-uusapan din ito ng ating casters. Casters, palag na to.
Thank you so much, Thea and Denise, and of course to Team Liquid Philippines after showing one of the best MLBB action na mapapanood natin ngayon sa ating liga. And come to think of it, 3 days pa lang ang ating playoffs, pero ang dami na nating nakitang napakaganda.
And you would think na after losing 2 games, hindi na tayo makikita ng magandang game mula kay Onyx Philippines. But I think kaya hindi natin makakalimutan yung game ito kasi bukod sa magandang ginawa ng Team Liquid Philippines, solid din naman yung pinakita ng Onyx Philippines. But in the end, that Dark Wave, na pati yata yung audience nadamay. Kasi napatalon lahat
Oo, lahat tumalon din dito sa San Juan, kahit ako
Ang lupit, and we're gonna see it in action once again. If I were to choose a personal MVP for me, tingin ko yung turning point yung talon ni Daddy JP on this show. Kasi nga naman nahanap niyo kay Superfist at yun ang nagbigay nung Maniac dito kay Carl C. You can see this, ayan. Masisipa dito si Super Prince and then makita na natin na magkaroon na ng green light itong si Carl TZ. Sabi nga bigyan nila ako ng chance bumawi, makakuha na nga siya. And to think na makakuha niya lahat ng mga kills with all of the shutdowns to go with it, nakabawi talaga siya ng gold because of that.
Na-equalize niya yung kung anong meron yung Onyx Philippines. Right from the start, total domination. Pero dito yung Dark Wave ni Sanford. Kung mapapansin nyo, ilan na huli? Sobrang on point nung bawi nila to the point na, ayan lima yung nahuli.
The patience as well na magbaback out na doon tapos yung Onyx kasi mapapasama 5 tapos yung ilang fans pa dito sa San Juan Arena.
Paano mo nagagawa yun?
Napatayo din sa upuan
Pre, ang nipis-nipis ng Dark Wave.
Nag-group up kasi yung Onyx and I think pinanish na yung fact na disiplinado yung Onyx sa box nila. Ganun din kasi yun.
And oh my God,
Ito na.
this was a 17-minute game for game number 4 na nagpa-secure ng Paris and MSC at EWC for Team Liquid Philippines. And hindi lamang yon, kung hindi Grand Finals din ng MPL Philippines. Ang daming opportunities ngayon para sa Team Liquid Philippines dahil sa isang panalo na ito.
Onyx, hindi sila pwedeng ma-down sa nangyari na pinakita nila ngayon. They still have their match tomorrow. And maybe afterwards, dun sa Sunday, kung sakaling malalagpasan nila dun sa lower bracket finals. And the fact na pinakita nila itong Louis plus the Atlas, may konting benefits, may pros and cons to. Yung big pro dito, syempre, yung mga teams, kailangan ng bantayan yung Louis at Atlas combo nila. Siguro yung con lang is, nalaman na ng mga teams na pwede go yun. So, pwede iba na targets, pwede din mula sa kanila. But the fact that they're showing us this with a lot of mastery, para ma-extend ka talaga if you're the Onyx. Gusto mo na sila mapanood ulit maglaro.
Tsaka I feel like after a performance like that, si Sanford with that game MVP as well dito sa kanyang Phobius, a 5-man Dark Wave na patayo buong San Juan Arena. Well-deserved ovation. Itong literal na standing ovation dito sa San Juan Arena. I'd like to see kung ano nga ba yung mga pumasok sa isip niya. Saktong-sakto, no? Yung mga panelists din natin parang ready na rin para sa segment na yun.
Ayan rinig nyo na rin yung sigawan
Kaya ma-FOMO na kayo. Kasi dapat nandito kayo sa San Juan Arena. Hindi tuloy kayo nakakasama sa mga maliliit na mga kwento around dito sa ating arena.
Tsaka minsan, alam mo naman, kapag hindi pa nakatutok ang camera, ay lahat puladong-pulado. Ikaw ba naman sobrang crucial nung game na yun.
186.
Grabe, ang taas dyan.
186 peak BPM para kay Sanji. Siguro yun yung dulo.
Okay-
Ito kasi
okay ka pa ba?
Okay ka pa ba, boss? Pero yung average BPM dito ni JP to nail those crucial na mga catch against Onyx and only have 90. Iba ka talaga, Daddy JP.
Iba nga talaga. Tindik. At grabe mag-cheer ang San Juan Arena ngayon. Ngayon lang ako nakaranas ng tapos na yung laro pero nag-cheer pa rin ang mga audience natin. I'd like to know why. I'd like to know how is this happening. Kasi alam mo naman kung mataas yung BPM ng mga players sa atin dito. Gusto ko rin malaman yung BPM ng mga tao doon eh. Punta na nga tayo sa panel natin.
Maraming salamat sa ating mga casters. Hindi ko alam bakit taas ng enerhiya po natin ngayon sa San Juan Arena. Kasama natin ngayon, the recent game MVP, Sanford. Congratulations on your grand finals and finally qualifying to EWC. Kumusta ka naman? Ano nararamdaman mo ngayon?
Sobrang saya kasi nung una nahirapan kami rebuild to team pero kinaya namin mag-qualify sa grand final.
And I think, sorry yan, dito pala ako. I think it's time for us to talk about this last clash. Ano yung nangyayari kasi natambakan kayo kanina early on in game number 4. So let's play this for quite a bit. You knew that the approach was there. Pero ano yung ginawa ninyo para mapalagan yun? What was the comms like?
That time, sabi kasi sobrang laki na namin sa macro so kailangan namin lumaban and nung nakita namin na medyo nagbuhos sila ng skill, doon ko nakita yung opening na pwede ako pumasok. So feel ko sinuwerte din ako na nagkumpul-kumpul sila.
Nagkumpul, nag-line up in the words of Hans nga na literal buong San Juan Arena napatalon ata nung Dark Wave na ginawa dito kanina. So, buong time naman na halatang Onyx din talaga yung nag-lead and in control for majority of the game. Carl, unfortunately, nakita natin siya with a 0-4 stat line.
Right.
How were the comms naman between the team nung nangyayari yun sa inyo?
Medyo magulo na kami. Talagang sumisigaw na lang kami na Paris pre, Paris. Ayun, sumisigaw kami kasi sobrang gusto namin mag-Europe lahat.
Man, the goal is to go to Paris. This was just an incredible opportunity para sa inyo na makarating doon. Team Liquid Philippines, are you proud of your team? This was just incredible coming out from all of you. Motivation-wise, hindi pa dito nagtatapos ang inyong tournament here in Season 17. You still have a grand finals to go to sa Sunday. How's the approach like looking for you guys and the rest of the team?
As usual po, Season 15, bibigay pa rin namin best namin pero nakuha na namin yung isang goal so isang goal na lang para matapos na to season na to.
Okay.
And I think we never got a chance to ask your thanks para sa lahat ng mga nanonood dito ngayon, whether it's for Onyx, whether it's for Liquid. There's so many people who supported you right from the start. Ano masasabi mo sa kanila?
Sobrang thank you sa Cavalry, syempre sa Sonic. Hindi magiging masaya yung series kung wala kayo. Maraming salamat po.
Okay. I might have one last question for Sanford, Hans, if it's okay. Grabe naman. Okay, so I'll keep it pretty simple. So we all know there will still be a lower bracket finals tomorrow between Onyx and Falcons. Kung papipiliin ka, sino ang gusto mong makatapat heading into the grand final?
Kasi parehas na namin nakasama yung yung Falcons sa 2024 tapos sa Onyx ng 2025. Siguro Onyx siguro kasi sobrang deserving ni Sabero and sobrang makita namin yung potential niya and yung puso niya sa game sobrang kakaiba kaya napahangan niya talaga kami si Sabero.
And I think that's it. So the decision for Sanford is Onyx dahil maglalaban pa sila sa kung sino yung mananalo later on between Team Falcons and Smart Omega. Sobrang dami nating nakita na mga magigilas na play para sa araw na ito. And I think, what we're supposed to do next?
Actually, meron pa pala tayo, no?
Meron pa?
Meron pa pala tayong abangan mamaya between Smart Omega and Team Falcons. So, meron tayong mga nalatag na choices doon pero hindi yun yung definite. Maaalalaman pa lang natin yun mamaya-maya. So, hanggang dito na muna tayo guys. Congratulations once again to Team Liquid Philippines. At mukhang it's about time. Kasi meron pa tayong unting pakulo kung hindi ako nagkakamali, di ba?
Okay, I wonder.
Meron pa tayo.
Ano yung pakulo?
Meron pa tayong onting pakulo dito eh. May gagawin yata tayo dito with our crowd. So,
With the fans. Oh,
yes,
with the VIPs.
fans, with the VIPs.
With the VIPs, okay.
Okay.
Sige, guys, ito sinasabi ko lang sa inyo, you're completely missing out on the things that are happening kasi kapag nandito ka, you get a chance to do it. Okay? So, guys, if you want your selfies to be taken, go ahead, do it. Do just that. Oh, sige, Sanford, ikaw na mag-interview. Okay, go. No, hindi, joke lang. Nabigla ka yata eh. Pero, ayan. Again, for everybody who's watching at home, this is the opportunity that you get. Dito, yan. Okay, I guess that's what we're gonna do while we're here. Pero sa ngayon, ibato muna natin sa Infinix Liquid Cooling Beast Mode. Mic check.
Boss? 2K lang, boss, ha? 2K lang. Kay buhat, ha? 3K lang, kalma. Kalma ka, G. Tara. Kanya lang. Shutdown. Nice. Keted. Dalawang tibak siya. Shutdown. Okay lang. Kaya pa natin ito late game, pre. Legit. Promise. Late game to. Chill lang. Hold lang tayo, hold. Promise, ma-hold lang natin to, pre. Pag napag-item din ako. Kalma lang, boys. Nakakari tayo, boy, oh. Yung lapo, mawala ng kwenta. Chill lang. Wala. Bigger. Naano ko yung ano? Atlas muna. Harap pa lang. Patayan, pre. Gusto nyo ba? Tara, dad. Luy. Ah. Luy. Cancel ka ulit, pre. Laban, patay, Luy. Laban. Lapo tayo. Nakita na, lapo lang. Sakit klot, pre. Go lang, Ford. Fury. Klot, pisa. Baksa. Takiko. Baka ang double, pre, ha? Baka ang double. Luy. Pre, box. Lalay ka. Kaya pa gusto niya ba? Wait, Carl. TP. Try bush. Dito ka. Out na, pre. Out. Get ka sa mid. Nice. Go, nakalinga mid. Dep. Chill. Dep na agad. Kalma siya. Sige, tara. Tara tayo, pre. Pwede tayo humiro. Tara, manghihiro ako. Pwede. Tara. Pwede. Luy. Waiter. Kaya makimabalis ka, pre. Buhat na. Pika na, Luy. Radyo sa klod, ha. Lapat tayo. Box lang. Lalay. Tara. Liba. Lapi ka, Luy, boy. Luy. Patay, Luy. Dadoga mo, patay. Isa ka. Patay mo, pre. Huwag kayo papatay. Baksa muna.
Wow. Tama ba yung naririnig ko na parang kinukul ni Sanji yung mga diversion? Ano mo, maabang diskusyon yan. Welcome back sa ating casting desk. Magsasama na naman ng mga Filipino talents and English talents natin dito. That was absolute cinema of not only a series, kung hindi, pati na rin yung post-game interviews natin.
Oo.
Goated. Interview. W.
I was just on the edge of my seat.
And so far, no, nakita na natin ang ating pinakaunang grand finalist, which means we have our first MSC representative. Team Liquid Philippines, wala naman na nagtaka. Regular season pa lang, ine-expect na ng taong mangyayari ito.
Yeah, I think nagpa-solidify nung pagiging deserved nila nitong Grand Finals berth is because of the fact that they survived that round against Onyx. Kung hindi sila challenge ng Onyx, meron pa sigurong chip on their shoulders. Pero dahil naging close yung laban natin and they could have lost ng reverse sweep dahil sa momentum ng Onyx, mas gumanda tuloy yung kwento para sa TLPA.
Yeah, that game felt like such a horrible game, especially for like a Cho, right? And it took everyone. It took everyone's effort. Even Sanji in that very last one. Ang liit na bagay nung Void Crystal na yun sa bush. But that spotted the play.
Even the fact that Carl TZ dealt with so much pressure in the early part of the game, like we were saying, like
0-4?
Man, 0-4, and then he ends up getting a Maniac and then just popping off, and the Sandel, there was so much great things to see. It's funny because it's a 3-1, but that felt like a full series, and I feel satisfied after that, you know, so great MLBB there.
You know, one good thing that I can never erase from my mind is I can't believe Alphobius can sit
versus 5 people.
5-man Dark Wave.
5-man Dark Wave.
I think
Chill lang si Idol.
ito lang ata yung unang beses and maybe ang huling beses na masasabi mo ang 5-man, ang mga katagang 5-man Dark Wave.
In one sentence.
In one sentence.
Crazy.
Because how do you do that, di ba? Ang nipis-nipis ng isang Dark Wave. Pero I think the most impressive thing here is yung nabanggit dito ni Rockhart na nababasa ni Sanji yung mga diversion na binabato ni Super Prince come late game. Yung early game, for sure, bigay na natin sa Onyx yun.
Yeah, well, alam naman natin yun yung nerf sa Louis, di ba? Parang alam mo kung kailan magtitipi. And then pag dinagdag mo yung knowledge mo dun sa mismong ganong klase play, kaya mo nga kontra. At syempre, Louis player din si Sanji. So alam niya yung mga limitations hanggang saang bush ka pwedeng manggaling. Kung sakali galing kang bot, you know yung mga limitations na yun. And parang kailangan niyang gawin is utilize yung kanyang knowledge, mag-pop ng second skill, ilatag, sabay nakakita siya ng dalawa dun.
Also yung yung puso ni Carl TZ. 0-4 tapos wala siyang mga purple buff. Para sa isang Lancelot player, yun na yung mga moments na napapasigaw ka na sa mga kakampi mo na protektahan yung purple buff mo eh.
Wala eh. Si The Goat kasi, si Mr. Carl, dinaanan niya na lahat. Nag-0-7 na siya nung regular season. Kumbaga sa kanya, di na bago to. Normal na to. Chill lang. Sabi nga nila magkakamali din yung kalaban. And in fact, hindi naman nagkamali din yung Onyx. I would say it was a proper Louis play. Sadyang niluto lang ni Chef. Sabi niya, naluto ko na to eh. Saktong-sakto nga, yung shoutout sa cameraman natin by the way. Saktong-sakto pagtingin niyan dun sa titipihan ng Onyx Philippines. Kita mo na eh, may nakalatag na eh. May nag-aabang na Void Crystal. May checkpoint mula kay Sanji.
Tapos nakita, nabawasan na po ang daming nagawa ng play ni Sanji na yon.
Actually, yung masabi ko doon kaya parang magandang Louis play siya. Kasi alam din ni Fritz na siya yung target. Di ba? Before yung play na yun, nasipa siya ni Daddy JP. At alam niya may flicker na. So naganda siya ng Winter Crown. At hindi siya actually din naman nung stump ng Jeet Kundo. Kaya din, napalaw din nila si Carl TZ ng mga time na yun. I think kaya nakakuha ng 5-man Dark Wave itong si Sanford is because disciplinary din yung Onyx sa box nila. Kaya magkadikit sila. So parang alam nila na go at nung na-bait sila ng TLPH, doon na nakakuha ng flicker sabay Dark Wave itong si Sanford.
And again, yung mga ganong moments, like people are knowledgeable, diba? Like that was a very tough game talaga.
That's true.
And it took every single player in Team Liquid Phillies mag-superstar trigger, mag-X-Factor play just to turn that around. So big props for into Onyx, honestly.
And even Kirko mula sa Onyx Philippines ng I think yung game sa game na ito, that Lapu-Lapu was definitely playing really well nung simula. I think 6-1-1 at pumi-flicker pa nga ata sa tapat ng marksman ng side ng Team Liquid Philippines. But sadly, ang nangyari pa nung late game na nga tayo ay pumababa naman na talaga ang power spike ng isang Lapu-Lapu by that time.
Very beautiful yung maniac ni Carl TZ. That was the moment na masasabi nating okay, winnable na para sa Team Liquid.
Balik yung momentum eh, di ba?
The momentum, man. It came back so quick after that, and you know, there's only certain ways that can happen, and that's why we really highlighted over here. Before that happened, what Sansan Duo were able to do throughout the game was enough, even for JP, solving the issue, because the on-ground panel talked about this. Is he going to be able to find the right targets against, you know, the Baksha, the Atlas, those combinations? So the amount of work that takes to find the right targets with the G-Kundos or with the Way of the Dragon ultimate, like to be able to kick Super Prince most of the time and also just lock down the targets was crucial.
And frankly speaking, no, ang dami nating nakita na mga superstar dito sa loob ng seryeng ito. And sobrang excited na akong malaman kung ano nga ba yung mga resulta ng mga naging botohan natin. Base din sa mga superstars na napanood natin sa seryeng ito.
Oo, men. Kasi sinabi na natin kanina ang daming clutch. In fact, 10 clutch Jin yung nakita natin. So, masasabi ko lang, i-reiterate ko lang yung sinabi ni Lafel kanina. Kung hindi ka Filipino fan, horror movie yung pinanood mo eh. Kasi PSA lang, reminder lang sa buong mundo, lilipat ang Liquid sa Paris. So, alam mo yun, kung ibang team ka, parang, ito na naman tayo eh.
And a lot of teams na sinubukan mag-Golden Road ay kadalasan napapagod matapos ito hindi makamit. Pero mukhang iba ang Team Liquid Philippines. Hindi ramdam ang pagod, ramdam mo pa rin yung gutom. And they are starting again from scratch from day 1 technically in that Golden Road.
Golden Road take 2 agad next year? Grabe naman.
makita natin na parang maganda yung motivation na nakita natin from all of the players. And I'm saying this because I'm able to interview the players at nakita ko yung mga hardships na pinagdaanan nila. Especially, this is the team, kasama na rin yung team Onyx Philippines na dinout natin lahat, di ba? Heading into the season.
Good point, yeah.
But here we are, witnessing greatness once again at napaka-dominant nila. Sila pa yung nagtapat dito sa upper bracket finals.
Grabe, no? Yung struggle from scouring for gold team.
Yeah.
Trying to find a coach for DLPH. And ano nga, yung nabanggit ni Carl sa HG Podcast Mini na gusto niyang ipanalo talaga to for DLPH kasi gusto niyang bigyan ng championship. Hindi na para sa kanya.
Okay na
kulang
siya
na yung name tag eh. Ang liit na yung name tag. Ang
Lagpas
dami
na.
ng trophy. Ang gusto na niyang binibigyan si Teddy sa mga coaches.
Lahat, ano yan, in English. And the next trophy.
Parang ang sarap maging kakampi ni Carl Tizzy. Alam mo kapag nakapasok ka sa Team Liquid Philippines, yung sunod na tropeo kung wala ka pa, para sa'yo na yan.
Diba? Na sure kasi kita naman natin yung epekto ni Carl even with Teddy as a rookie ngayong season. Sobrang laki ng impact na na-enable nila itong bagong player na to na sobrang komportable din na sumasama dun sa Four Horsemen.
At yun nakita din natin kay Teddy, ginagawa niya kasi yung trabaho niya ng matindi rin naman. Let's just say na in that particular series, we can say na si Savero yung na-highlight natin many times because of the outplays in that game number 3. But Teddy, all throughout this series, dependable naman siya, nagagawa niya yung kailangan niya gawin. At pati dun sa huling clash, hindi rin siya napatumba ng Onyx Philippines.
Some would say he was steady. He was steady throughout the whole series. I think that's what we were saying over here on the English stream. Just how steady Teddy has been throughout the season, but even in this series alone, where it was such a heated season, that he kind of had to be that guy to be able to pull that off throughout what was happening across the game. And you know, other than that, you have to imagine now they're one step closer to making history here. Back to back, 3-time champions here in MPL Philippines.
That's
Wala
why-
pang nakakagawa nun.
This is Teddy's first playoffs, by the way, guys. But let that sink in. I mean, come on. You're put in a team that doesn't really need you to, outperform so much. Just need to be very reliable, and Teddy really did that there.
And ang dami nating mga na-recognize sa mga manlalaro sa sering ito. Panigurado, marami pa tayong mababalikan sa ating regular season. Nagbotohan tayo a few weeks ago kung sino nga ba yung mga magiging regular season MVP at iba pa. I-reveal na natin yan mamaya-maya lang sa Alamat Awards.